All right. This is an excellent report, Marvin. The kind of thing I like, inspirational, success stories, stuff that we can build on and we can learn from. This is great. Got that clip ready? Not the one that you picked, the one that I picked. All right, just want to be sure. There's a reason for my pick. It has great significance. Trust me on this. Let's do it. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 here in Vero Beach, Florida. Today's topic is Rocky and all its success. Now, before we get on to the story about Rocky, give us a subscribe, a like, a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate you. It helps keep this content coming your way, and we want to thank you and thank you for that subscribe. Now, let's get on to Rocky. I'm assuming that most of you, if not all of you, have probably seen Rocky. And you probably know that Rocky was made in 1976 and shot in Philadelphia. You probably also know that Sylvester Stallone was offered $350,000 for that script, but he held out. He wanted to star in the film. You see, they didn't want him to star in the film. They wanted the story. They were thinking Ryan O'Neal, Burt Reynolds. Personally, I can't see Ryan O'Neal. Burt Reynolds, maybe. But they were thinking those guys because they were established stars and they already had a fan base and box office success. Who's this unknown guy, Sylvester Stallone? Sure, he was in Lords of Flatbush and he's done a few things, but he wasn't a known actor really or a known star. But he held out and it paid off for him. And it was tough for him to do that because you see at that time he had $106 in the bank, no car, and he even sold his dog for $50 to make ends meet. But he stayed strong. He held out. He knew that if he didn't play that role, he'd always regret it. So he held out, and eventually they made an agreement, and he starred as Rocky Balboa. And he got paid $1 million. What a great gig. Now, the film's a great, fantastic success. And do you know what his dog that played the part of Butkus, I don't know what his dog's real name is, but his dog was Butkus in the film. That was his real-life dog. So Rocky's dog was in the film. Yes, he got his dog back. You know what happened was after he had all this success with the film and made money, he bought his dog back. Now there's different reports. Some say he paid $3,000 to the guy. The guy was getting greedy. He got the dog for $50. Now he wants $3,000. $3,000. Then there's reports that he got paid as much as $15,000 to get his dog back. Shows you the love he had for his dog. And of course now he's got the money to do that. But the guy that bought the dog, I think he was being a little greedy. And if you're watching, you're greedy, sir. You're greedy. You could have took $100. I mean, let's be fair. You double your money and, give the guy his dog back. But no, he wants big bucks because he's a big star now and he's a big success because this film made Sylvester Stallone a major star. Now we've got a clip, and it's not going to be a clip that you probably think I chose. Marvin chose a clip. It was a great clip, but I wasn't happy with it because it's all about the story, folks, and you're going to love this clip. All right, Marvin, are you ready? Roll the clip.
Hold it, Rock, will you? You drive me crazy. You're so sloppy because you're off balance. Let's try this. Now take this string, tie it to both ankles, leave about 2 feet of slack.
I never had good footwork.
Never mind footwork. Now you're off balance, now Marciano. Had the same problem. And this string cured it. Is the idea that if you can move and you can hit without breaking the string, you can balance, become a very dangerous person. You follow?
We're looking good, Rock. Thanks.
Let's go. Here,
That's it. Underneath it.
Rock,
What?
how about you give us yours?
Get out of here! Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm conducting business. Move your little chicken asses up. Listen, kid, you lay off that pet shop game. Women weaken legs.
Yeah, but I really like this girl,
But let her train you.
Mick, I could just, I could fool around a little bit with her, you know what I mean? I'll just go easy with my legs, Rock! Women weaken legs. Hit the bag, Rock! Hit the bag! Well, that Mickey was a tough character. But you see, he loved Rocky. That's why he was so concerned about having that privacy to train him and why he wanted to make sure he put the time and effort into him to make sure he'll be okay in this fight, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He didn't want people around. He didn't need media or fans. It's all about the care for Rocky and the love for Rocky and help him to succeed on this great opportunity. Now, Rocky, or Sylvester Stallone, what inspired him on this is he saw Muhammad Ali fight Chuck Webner. And Chuck Webner got the tar beat out of him basically every round. Although he did knock Muhammad Ali down at one point in the fight. But he just kept coming back for more as Ali kept beating him and beating him and beating him. He kept coming back for more. And that was the inspirational story in itself. And that's what inspired Sylvester Stallone to write Rocky. Now, he wrote the story in 3 days. It was 90 pages in length. And when they shot the movie, they only used about 1/3 of the script. Well, that's Hollywood, folks. Sometimes things change like that. And another thing I thought was interesting, they did a lot of guerrilla filmmaking. Because you see, Sylvester Stallone got $1 million for his part in this, and he was the writer and the star. But they only had about $3 million budgeted for the whole film. So they really couldn't afford a lot of people for extras and a lot of food and different things. They had to kind of improvise some of the things making the film, which made it even more real and more gritty. And so when he was running those streets in Philadelphia, they just pulled up in a van. He got out, started running, they started shooting. There's no permits, there's no extras, there's no full crew. You're just going to shoot it. And when that orange was thrown to him and he caught it, that was just something that happened and they kept it in the film, which I thought was great. And along with that, Rocky ended up getting 9 nominations for Oscar Award, but they got 3 wins. I think that's pretty darn good. And it became a box office smash. Now here's something interesting that I didn't know, and probably most people don't know, is when they finished the film and they were screening it just for all the Hollywood big shots. It was about 800, 900 people there. And it's all producers and writers and casting department and, investors and all that type of stuff. All these big shots watching the finished film with Rocky. And Sylvester Stallone, he's there too. He's the star. And he thought they would be cheering at certain parts in the film. There's no cheering. He thought maybe they'd be laughing at certain parts in the film. There's no laughing. It's just quiet. It's silent. So he's getting worried. He's like, they don't like it. They're not enjoying the movie. What's going on here? When the movie ended, they all walked out into the lobby area. He's walking out there and he's thinking, what's going to happen now? He thought maybe this film's not going to be such a great big success. Well, when he walked into the lobby, they all gave him a big round of applause and they loved the film. And the rest is history. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this report. Put down in the comments what you think about Rocky, your favorite scene. I'd love to hear it. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.